It's been a great pleasure to visit Shanghai. This is my second time in the last 10 or 12 months. And when I was here in May, the museum was still finishing out its galleries and building out its really extraordinary collection for display. And I must say, coming back now, it's quite extraordinary to see a museum of this scale, which is so thoughtful in how it presents art in general and Chinese art in particular. A good example would be the wonderful galleries given over to Chinese painting, the way that the scrolls have been exhibited in their full length. Another example would be the open conservation lab, in which members of the public can take a brief glimpse and understand the extraordinarily important work that conservators do. Hugely impressive museum, and delighted to be a visitor. Our museum, the National Museum of Asian Art, has worked with Chinese colleagues for decades. The origins of our partnerships go back to the 1920s. So we find it quite natural to work in a mode that's highly collaborative. Many of our curators, our conservators, our specialists have either had training here or have spent considerable periods of time in China. And we've had very powerful partnerships that have produced some wonderful exhibitions. Two examples. One would be a show we did in 2019 called Empresses of China's Forbidden City, which was a real success. And that success was very much based on the partnership that we've had with the Palace Museum of Beijing, with whom we have a memorandum of understanding. Another example would be an exhibition we did just last year on the ancient capital, Anyang, which was closely based, again, on relationships with archaeologists, as well as the brand new museum in Anyang. So two examples of how fruitful collaborations can be with our Chinese counterparts.